What's up, YouTube? Man, I done did this thing about 4 or 5 times already because I hadn't figured out how to approach y'all and what I was gonna say. But the main point of me doing this right now is because I'm gonna make a small pivot, which it still lines up with what I'm doing anyway. But I want to just keep it simple. Stupid is gonna be basically it's a mindset, man. The whole thing is this community and what we building and the people that we gonna be with. We building around mindset. Mindset is the way to wealth. I don't care what nobody say. Mindset is the way to wealth. It's the start. It's the beginning. It's the end. Mindset. If you don't change that, it don't matter what somebody teach you, show you. You ain't gonna operate properly. You're gonna lose whatever you get. I mean, it's easy to go through some motions, but without the correct mindset in these different situations that can come at you, it's a lot of different situations that come at you, and you need to have the right mindset to learn how to deal with them. And mindset is a general thing that everybody needs overall. That's what everybody needs to start. I don't care who you are. It start right here. And then everything develops out of it. But now this is the thing. You have subcategories of mindset. Now me, I'm dealing with the mindset of wealth. So I want to deal with wealth principles, wealth laws in order to get a wealth goal that I'm seeking. But you have other subcategories as mindset of emotions, and that's a huge one. We need to develop our emotions. That's one of the things that you really should be developing while you're here. Is your emotions, learn how to deal with them. Even in the book, the Bible, which is the one I reference because that's the one I know the most about, the one I read the most. Even in that book, you could tell how Jesus was control of his emotions. He was a master of his emotions. When things came up, you can pretty much see him losing his emotion twice, according in the book, according to what I read. And one was when he was in the church and he flipped over the tables. Well, he didn't control his anger right there. And the second one was when he was on the cross and he made that statement at the end before he died. So these are two things that happened. That also showed that this is a human being that was flawed, because there was two flaws that made him not perfect. One, or maybe we're not supposed to say that your anger is a flaw. That's not a flaw. It actually helps you. I actually believe that negative is positive and positive is negative sometimes. And I'll get more to that later on when we do more talks. But the point is, controlling your emotions is maybe one of the first steps you need to start with. And the way you do that is how you think, and that's mindset. And the way you change your mindset is the people you're around and the information that you put in your brain. And it's things that tells you that, hey, I'm not happy with my situation, but it's up to you to make a decision to seek the change, right? It's things that's going to come at you, and you got to seek the change and seek the information that's going to help you develop into whatever you're trying to develop into. Now, we also got the healthy and the fit portion too, right? You got to also have that part, because nothing else matter without that part. So on mindset, it's a healthy, fit mindset that goes with eating habits. Example of it is a lot of people that's looking to build their self in the weight room. When you fixing your diet, they don't diet just for taste. They diet for a goal. Like, I'm eating things for a purpose. Like, it's a purpose behind the way I eat. It's a purpose behind the way I move, and that's what we need. So my thing is, I don't necessarily have a particular skill like credit or business credit. Yes, I know how to get access to it. I know how to maneuver with it, but this is a platform where we pretty much, you could come here and get everything taken care of. That's what I'm doing. I want to build an economy where we the ones that's at the top and not at the bottom, and I just want to be a marketplace where all businesses and minorities that don't know stuff get the right education and the right tools to achieve their goals. And we got it here, man. But it starts with that mindset. You can't do nothing without understanding what your purpose is, understand the direction that you want to go. Because otherwise you'll be spinning your wheels. And so for me, mindset is what we preaching. Like, we teaching principles, and like that's what I'm going through right now. I'm using financial principles, and I'm putting them in place, and I'm showing you at the Lord's level on how you can do this, and also come up from just wherever you at. Because it's not about where you at. It's about your mindset and how you look at your situation, and you make a plan on how to get out of that situation. Because the plan is basically, the way I heard it, which I love it. Your plan is basically you saying, I got faith in God. When you don't plan, you really don't have no faith in God. Because if you asking for something, you plan to receive it, then you put steps in place to receive it. And most people, they don't believe what they say. They just say stuff. Because, oh, I want this, I want that. But then you look at the action, it's like, no, you don't. You don't show the action that you want that. Because you could say anything. Your intentions is secret intentions behind words. Like, I got to get the direct quote from my friend that said it, but it made a lot of sense, man. People talk all the time, but it's always their action. And I didn't know if I was doing the right thing, but I've been getting comments from people that subscribing and just saying like, okay, I did understand what you were saying when you said X, Y, Z, because I'm just being honest. I want to be the person that show you how do you do it as a regular person to make it without the script, right? I'm still struggling to get people to help me with the script. My daughter, she got her own thing going, which I'm happy that I wanted to do her own thing, so I can't bother her on that. I do got a friend of mine that tells me what to do, but he don't actually show me, but he does tell me. So right now, I'm trying to figure it out. I guess it was meant for me to figure this thing out on my own. I got a lot of things I'm figuring out that I didn't know I was going to have to figure out. But it's okay because it's all part of a growth method, right? We growing, and you grow through your learning. And I can't wait to show y'all like all the different things that I've been like having to go through to make all this stuff possible. It's actually really good. So what I'm gonna do is the next video I'll put out is the one that's gonna be scripted, and what I'm gonna talk about is this opportunity for you to build an asset. But at this point, I will be opening up my web and getting a subscription base. And you guys, I will let you in on what the asset is, and you could join. I will show you my numbers, and if you join, I'll provide you with a link, and you'll be able to jump in and start making money yourself. It's been working for me. It's a really easy way to maneuver your money and grow wealth. It's probably one of the best ways that I've ever seen that I've been involved in. So, like I said, you'll be able to compound your money weekly at 3% on average. And I got the proof. I've been doing it since April. I've already made almost what I put in already. So in a couple months, I'll be pretty much then double my money and made my money back less than a year. And it'll keep going and making me money, and it'll be an asset. Which I'll be explaining what an asset is. Which my first ebook that I got coming out is going to explain what a baby asset is, because that's when I'm teaching people how to develop baby assets for themselves, how to use their own money to develop their own wealth, and then start plugging all the connections. We connected out here. We got people that do credit, business credit, grants, all kind of stuff, dude. We got access to everything. And I think that's my next move. Just having my website to the point to where I can put everything in place. And that's the next move. What I want to do is I'm going to prepare a video, script it, get it edited. Well, now I'm going to put it out and show y'all exactly a well-scripted, edited video and really start talking about this opportunity. And I'll show some excitement behind it. But again, I'm always going to put out the real behind-the-scenes me and talk about it before I do, because, you know, it's about to be acting time. I'm about to have to start acting, and just so it could catch people's interest. You know, people don't necessarily interested in the stuff unless you can catch their attention with something. But I definitely got some plans. I just did a little rant today. I wanted to thank a couple of people that been talking to me and said that, hey, they understand what I'm talking about and they get it, and I'm super happy for it. You see me, I'm just out here putting this stuff out, putting out reels, putting out information, and I'm going to keep getting better. Now, another thing is, just because I got a timeline don't mean everybody else's timeline is the same. People kind of get with you when they ready to get with you, and you got to kind of deal with that. Unless you got money to pay for it, and most of us don't when we start off at this point to where we got no money. So right now, I've already started my cash flow and my bank accounts. I got so much weight on me that you guys don't understand at this point, that it really put a strain on me. But again, excuse me. But again, you know, we going to go through this process, and I'm going to let y'all see how I go through this process and make it. It's slow in the beginning because I'm just starting. I'm just learning how to do everything. I'm starting over, so I don't have exciting news for y'all. But I'm telling you, as the time go on, I'm going to continue to complete things, and my team will get together, and I'll finally figure out how to do scripted videos for you guys maybe once a week. And what's going to happen is, the way I'm going to really kick it off is, I'm 41, and so I always tell myself, if I had this knowledge at 21, what would I do? So what I do is, I'm going to come on here and I'm going to tell you guys, all right, if I was 21, this is what I would do. And then I'm going to start doing it, and I'm going to keep you updated. I'm going to give you all the links to the people and the books that I learned and I studied from. Again, a lot of my philosophy for my financial wealth, physically, the book The Alchemist really is a foundational book, is the key of this process that I'm talking about, where you got to take your finances and delegate them yourself and pay yourself first. It's about how much you keep. You got to learn how to operate in this world without giving all your money away. So that's really the case. Like, we got so much to go with this, but I like doing this, and I want to be scripted, but again, I got to get on other people's time because I'm not well versed in the whole YouTube thing. I'm learning all this stuff now. I don't edit. I've never did a script, but I will be putting the script together, and I will be practicing so I can do a great delivery for you guys to appreciate and to teach you guys. I'm definitely hyped about Novatech, which is the opportunity that I'm going to talk about. How you can make your money every week. You get paid every week. And I'll break down the numbers and let you see. First, I'm going to explain to you what interest is. Then I'm going to explain to you what compound interest is. And then I'm going to show you the machine in which you can put your money in to achieve that compound interest goal. And I'll show you how it's been paying out every week consistently. I mean, and you can get your money in and out. So anyway, that's about it. I didn't know how much. I really just wanted to let y'all know, hey, this is a change in mindset type of deal right now. It's really about the mind. It's all about what you're thinking and how you think and how you view the situation and your perspective on it. Because your thoughts on it is going to make you feel a certain way, and how you feel is going to make you do certain actions. If you feel like you can make it and it's easy enough for you to do it, you'll try it. If you feel like you could do it. And that's the thing. I'm trying to get people to see that You could do it. It don't matter where you at. You could do it wherever you at. It's just all about you applying the right focus, the right principles. Because first of all, the number one principle is awareness. That's what I believe, that you have to bring your awareness up. That's the number one thing you have to do. Once you bring your awareness up, you can then deploy focus, which now you have to pick which thing to be focused on. And I always pick myself because that will pretty much hold everything else. Like, you're the most important piece on the board. You're the king in chess. Yeah, that queen a bad bitch. I'm going to be honest, she bad than them up. But let me tell you something. It don't matter how bad she is, because if that king died, everybody did. That's what you got to understand. So chess is one of my favorite games. And I like to liken life to it. Like, you need to think. And we got all the power. We was born with all the power. God so powerful that he made you born with everything you need. But we keep looking outside ourselves. It's a little cold, so I'm rubbing on my arms, and don't judge me. I'll turn it down, air down. But we got everything we need. And really, the battle is between the down and the up. And the down is going to tell you everything bad that can happen. And the up is all the things that could happen that's good. And it's up to you to not be afraid of the down. Embrace the down. Okay, if that's the hard fall I'm going to go through, it doesn't matter, because I'm going to go through it in order to get to this goal. And it's a lot more to go with that, but I'm tired as hell, honestly. So I'm going to end this right here. In the next video, I'm going to definitely, even if I don't got nobody to help me, I'm going to write my own script out. I'm going to do it myself. That's my goal. And I'll show y'all me doing it myself. No professional help, me figuring out, hey, I'm going to let you know the process. I'm going to write it down. I'm going to do it. And then I'm going to circle back and show you what I did. I apologize if these videos are boring, but they is what it is. Appreciate y'all time. Just keep it simple, stupid.